Hey, what's going on, everybody? And thanks for joining us again. We're live, and we have a lot packed into today's episode. We are, what normally would just be a beginning opening update on a past topic, this Annabelle house and the story around this doll. It's become such a juicy subject that it's going to be another reoccurring topic we're going to be opening up with. That's why I got my Stranger Things get up. We're starting off spooky because Matt Rife has purchased the notorious Ed and Lorraine's cult museum where the Annabelle doll is normally held as it continues to gallivant across the country. And then the second topic, Return to the Land, which is a whites-only community being built in America. Yep. And then the last subject, if that wasn't just disgusting enough, Denmark's zoo is requesting people's unwanted pets for zoo food. We've got a big one for you today. So let's bring in the Pickle Gallery. We got Silent Destroyer as always. Kick every day. Don't miss them. In the studio, I got with me Will Hubert and running the keys, Dougie Fresh. So as I indicated, we've got a reoccurring topic that seems to be getting a lot of attention right now. The famous and notorious Matt Rife, comedian, has purchased this house. Now, I will give my 2 cents about this whole thing, but first, there's a lot to unpack here, a lot of fun content. Let me give it to Matt Rife, he's the first to break the news and make the announcement.
Incredible announcement. I have just bought the Ed and Lorraine Warren's home and occult museum with my very good friend Elton Castay. If you guys have ever seen any of the Conjuring films, the Annabelle films, or even Amityville Horror, this is the home that inspired all of those stories. This might be the most important and prominent piece of paranormal history in the world. Ed and Lorraine Warren are who took demonology and ghost hunting and paranormal investigation and made it mainstream. Now, I know a lot of you guys don't know what any of this means whatsoever, but if you follow ghost stuff, this is about as big as it gets.
Ghost stuff.
So what does this all mean? It means that Elton Castay and myself are the owners of the physical Ed and Lorraine Warren's home and occult museum. We are the legal guardians and caretakers of all 750 haunted artifacts and items in the Warren Museum, including the Annabelle doll. I must go on record and say we do not legally own the items, but we are the legal guardians and caretakers of the items for at least the next 5 years. Oh. And what this means for you guys is you are going to soon be able to book a night or a weekend and stay at the Warren's house and investigate the house and the history of the house, as well as the museum and all the artifacts inside.
There better be supervision.
I did not think Matt Rife was this big into the paranormal.
Oh, dude, put a pin in that thought.
I'm like,
oh, you know what?
Shit.
Why put a pin in that thought? So you don't think he's that in? First, let me just finish this last bit. Oh, yeah. I got something for you.
This is the most random hobby ever, but it's so fucking cool, man. I should probably collect stamps or something. Might be a little safe.
Yeah.
But yeah, we own the house, and we are very excited for you guys to see it.
Okay. Now I got something for you. He doesn't strike you as one to be into the paranormal. From one Ohio boy to another Ohio boy, I think you'll really appreciate this video from Abriana. Yeah.
So you guys know how Matt Rife just bought that haunted house. Well, this is my husband's yearbook. There he is right there. Cute little freshman. Anyways, here's Matt Rife.
Yeah.
Ohio's got the most haunted houses and probably the most ghosts per capita, and you guys don't think that shit makes sense? Bro, this is as Ohio as it gets.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
It just makes sense, bro.
It just makes sense. Ohio.
Yeah, I didn't know he was from here. It's just like funny. It's like, it's not just like him doing this in general. Like him doing this in general is funny and kind of crazy on its own. But what's with like only in this country can you be a haunted item, and you could almost put the word haunted in quotes and become like this like celebrity. Like just like this literally the Annabelle doll, I feel like for like the last like 2-3 years has been on tour.
You know
Like,
what?
across the country.
Here's what I want to say. I can truly appreciate your point in that it isn't just Matt Rife that bought this thing.
Right.
It's Elton Castee. Do you know who that is?
No.
Silent.
No.
All right, so that really tells you. I thought maybe he might be something in the streaming world. So it isn't just Matt Rife who bought it. I love the point you make because here's a name that I would have never said, didn't know, and here he is. It's a name now. So you did buy something of significance enough that we're talking about you.
This is the most famous doll literally in the country, and we've talked about Labubu's on this show.
Well, here, dude, we got off the beaten path with Ohio. Here's them buying it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Rife and Elton Castee.
Who is this guy,
bought
though?
The Warrens.
You like his
house.
friend?
And it was something that
He
Dan
doesn't
had
change the
helped orchestrate. Dan
batteries in
Walker,
a fire
Dan
alarm.
Rivera,
I was like,
Clearly not. Yeah.
We missed
Yeah, smoke
greatly.
the
And folks, any donation you can make is really appreciative.
To that camera, if
To
you
that-
want, by the way.
Really appreciative. Any donation you can.
Who
make,
is that guy?
towards-
Tony, I think. I don't know. I
That's
can't
the
get a
same guy
name on
from
him.
the last topic.
It is the same guy
Yeah.
who, okay, I'm not going to get off the beaten path just yet. I'm going to let the story be introduced, and we're going to do the story first. But is it not peculiar that the guy just dies in a room and then this big giant property that can make a celebrity out of anybody is being sold? Like, he's gallivanting across town selling tickets to his doll and then dies.
Yeah.
And now it's what? It's part of the estate and Honey sold it.
And it's like
Something smells fishy.
yeah, something's a little spooky. It's a little spooky. No, that's what I mean. I was like, this doll, I feel like has been on tour for a decade now, and now it's owned by some kid from Columbus. Like, what is happening?
And,
here?
and who's this guy? This guy's a through line. He's been at the epicenter of the day it happens in Harrisburg when the owner, the guy at the center of all this dies. He's there, and now he's here, like handing the keys off. Like, ooh, now you guys
like
are the new
the
ones.
tour director or something. Remember, he was the one who did the whole spiel, the prayer, and everything in the last video, the last
Fair.
show.
He's
Like
literally the dude from Wild 'N Out is now the owner of the Annabelle.
yeah, that's
You
what
know
we were
what's
talking
funny
about.
is the guy, not funny, but the guy that passed away, that like I guess was the owner of all this, the one taking the doll on tour. He said, I've got these special gloves that have like, ordained ornaments at the tips when, whatever. And he's like, but something bad happens every time I pull this doll out and move it. And my wife keeps telling me I should stop doing that. Because something bad happens every time, maybe I should stop doing that. And he didn't. And here we are.
He literally heard his wife say that and was like, it's on a book tour. Like, we gotta be in St. Louis.
But
We
no.
have a signing at Barnes & Noble's.
His wife said stop moving it, so he got that guy to move it, and then we all saw what happened.
Right.
I just like I don't I genuinely hope this continues the Conjuring movie series and Matt Rife is played by someone who's not Matt Rife in this.
Well,
whole
let me tell you,
universe.
dude, this just keeps building. There's so much content they've made in the last, days around this thing. We're just opening Pandora's box. But here, look.
Towards Dan's family, would really be very much appreciated. And Dan's looking down on us now, and he's smiling. He's smiling that we got Elton. And
Dude, he's
Matt
looking up from hell,
buys
going
this
like,
place.
"Get out, get
And
out!"
he's also happy that he was able to help a lot of people in his lifetime. And he did. He helped a lot of people, a lot.
Thanks for
That's incredible, man.
thanks for trusting.
He's looking down on us, happy we did this. I think the reason he's gone is so you could sell this thing. But like I said, there's just the story continues. There's so much stuff around this. Here's Elton Castee. Check it out.
What are you doing? Hey. Come on, come over here. Why? Come over here. What are you doing? Come over here. I think we're good. Did you stuff her in there? Come over here. Come on, Dick. Come on. Good. Come on, come over here. Come over here. Why are you going closer? Come on. Come on. Come on. Why are you getting closer? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. So, it says positively do not open. Come on. Oh, it's funny you pointed that out. Does that look like the right size? to you?
What do you
Life size what?
What?
But you never
You're
see
not
what the
ready
real
for
one
this.
looks like.
It's like that, isn't it?
No. This is close.
I know it's wait, so it's not?
It's a replica.
Oh, it's not.
But
what?
but
Wait.
I'm telling you, you're not ready for this.
is it the real one? But no. But Queen Mary, remember I was like, don't touch anything in the room. It's not closed yet. Well, they went in there after we left for an hour and a half. And they took all of the negative energy that they felt they pulled into P340 from the Queen Mary.
They went to the Queen Mary, the haunted ghost ship that like they made the movies about and stuff. The ghost ship went to the Queen Mary, took all of its negative demon energy.
And I had this ordered months ago, and this was at the Queen Mary.
What? You're lying.
This
That
was
was
at the Queen
not
Mary.
at the Queen
Are
Mary.
you serious? So when you all left, I brought this in, and I asked them to do me a favor.
Shut up.
I was like, with all the abilities that you have, can you take all of the negative energy that you trapped in B340
Dude.
and put it,
Why would you
Just
know,
taps
so
the
you
box too.
Yeah. So while the real thing is on tour across the country, so the real one with the trapped demon is going around town. He took all the demon energy from the Queen Mary and had it put into the replica that's sitting at the house. So they've got this spooky occult museum that you just bought, and they're like, the replica just isn't spooky enough. We need to take the worst energy we could find and just put it in this doll. So now we've just created 2 evil dolls.
made your own haunted doll.
Yeah. Fox.
Of all the cool dolls you could have bought as an adult man.
Barbie.
Yeah.
Barbie.
This is the best one. This is the best one.
You could have
He really is
could've
such a
got,
Cleveland
like-
or like
like
Ohio
Woody
kid.
or
Though.
Bud.
Oh, yeah.
Just the way he's
I'm
kind of
with you.
behaving, it's like,
Yeah,
that's
trapped a
exactly
bunch-
how
That's
we handle it.
It says.
bunch of negative
Recall.
energy.
All.
And-
Let's give them the benefit of the doubt.
All the negative energy in that doll.
Of the most haunted ship and most haunted hotel in one of the most haunted hotel rooms in the world
Yeah.
into said box.
Into the box.
And you're
He
gonna
bought a replica of the real Annabelle, but he didn't stop there. Without telling the others, he arranged a possession ritual. The doll was taken to the Queen Mary, one of the most haunted places in the world. There, a mysterious figure, somewhere between religious and occultist, transferred the evil from
Notice
the
it's
ship
just white
directly into the
people.
doll. And as if that weren't enough, Carol from the cursed hotel was also in
I don't want to skip to a topic coming forward, but it's like, wouldn't you just love a community of only this? Could we make it more psychotic?
Dude, remember that town by Boston Mills, right?
Oh,
That everybody said was
Helltown.
haunted?
Yeah, Helltown.
Yeah, that was a whole thing.
Also, all white people.
Also, Ohio.
Ohio. Yeah, if we, we've done it in past episodes. You'll have to check. Man, talk about early episodes of the live show. But we do talk about Helltown, a piece of
Man, that's
Ohio
like 2 years ago.
history. Yeah, talk about like the beginning of this show. Anyway, now moving forward a little bit more, I've got Elton. This is him at Ed and Lorraine's museum, getting us our big intro. Baby, we're here.
Don't know how. Welcome to Ed and Lorraine Warren's house and museum. Yeah, this is insane. Matt and I have purchased Ed and Lorraine's house, which is what this property is. We own the house. We will be opening this house up for paranormal investigations. The items will be staying in the museum. And for those of you that do end up staying here for an overnight investigation, you will be allowed as well to investigate in the museum, but under guidance. Matt and I are, let's call it the legal guardians of all of the artifacts, including Annabelle, for the next 5 years at least. It includes the museum, because the museum is a building that is attached to the house. As far as the items go, Tony and Judy still...
Well, so why the 5 years?
Is it because it's the IP?
I imagine that the prior owner that they bought it from had a contractual agreement to license the care of those items to build out their museum. So, like,
Okay, all right.
if you go to your local natural history museum,
Yeah.
that like somebody may donate their dinosaur foot, bone.
I see what you're
And
saying.
it's like you get to have it for 5 years.
right,
You're the caretaker of it, but that's mine.
right.
That's what this is. It's
Okay.
like they're I don't know why they're like acting like an attorney's breathing down their neck and they have to. This
Dude,
is
I'm
not
sure,
ours.
I'm sure there is. Like realistically, I'm sure
There probably
there
is.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Play it safe. Make it clear. And especially
You don't
if,
want to immediately right after you buy this haunted thing to piss off the people who own the haunted thing.
Right.
You know, that just sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, you don't want to.
But would you guys want to spend an overnight there?
Well, okay.
No.
So Doug's opening that door. Like, I gotta ask. Do you know the risk of like being an Airbnb owner and you don't have like artifacts that bring the creeps and cockroaches to your place? Like the worst people are going to be attracted to this thing. How are you going to like this has to have supervision?
Dude, I don't even like staying over other people's houses. Why would I want to stay at the haunted house of haunted house?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I'm good. I feel queasy when I stay on my buddy's couch sometimes. Yeah, let me get the B&B with the haunted Mary doll in the basement. That sounds great. It sounds so sick. I don't know though. I partially agree with your statement though. I do think like these ghost people, they have such a respect for the game that I highly doubt they're going there to like be like creepy and weird. They just want to bring out their Ouija board and feel their hand move to the right a little bit just to get that magic.
You know, not to, maybe we could go back to that video, but not to get off topic, but like it is funny getting a perspective of the community, right? Like that's not us. We're outsiders looking in, but then there are the ghost people. And believe it or not, they got opinions.
Yeah.
So here's
Zach
the Flashlight Society.
So Matt Rife just bought the Warren's Occult Museum.
Pause.
And I get it. If you're not part of the paranormal...
She looks exactly like I would expect the Sydney Sweeney haters to look like.
They're saying she has great genes. They're saying she has great.
Without fail, I was expecting Zach Baggins, the Flashlight Flounders, or whatever you want to call them. Sorry, that totally threw me. I was not expecting that. Go off, Queen. Speak your truth. Let me hear it. Let me hear it. Let me hear it. That was wow.
Get it. If you're not... So Matt Rife just bought the Warren's Occult Museum. And I get it. If you're not part of the paranormal world, I can see how that's really exciting. It sounds spooky and dangerous, and Annabelle the doll is gonna get them, or whatever. But the thing is, nothing in that museum is what it claims to be. Not because it's evil or whatever, but because the Warrens were con artists. It was all theater. It was all performative. None of that's really real. At least to even close to the degree that they claimed it was. Most people in the paranormal community have known that for a long time. But if you're just looking for another cash grab and want to play on the illusion, go for it, I guess.
Dude, they Wednesday Addams had a problem with it. I can't believe it.
Yeah, shocker.
Yeah, like, what are we doing? The Flashlight Founders or whatever they're called.
The truth of the Flashlight Flounders. The Flashlight Society.
Sorry, Queen.
I gotta tell you.
Sorry, Queen.
Sorry, Queen. The problem is there was no attention to begin with. Do you not want to make this like a thriving community? The more attention, the more money, the more accessibility, the more it can develop. Is this not the end goal?
Absolutely not.
Why is everything the instinct of the hipster mentality of like, this is my thing. I don't want other people liking it.
Did you see her? Good looking Matt Rife buys their most popular IP. And she's like, I have an issue with this.
This supermodel comes in and is like, I'm going to make a spooky investment.
and then it takes one girl with a freaking yearbook to be like, guys, he's from Ohio. It checks out. Like, it checks out. That was his, like, it's okay. Then the Flashlight Society, I have a problem.
I don't know. Silent.
I want to hear from Zach Baggins, though. The Ghost Hunter guy. I need to hear from him. I want to know how he didn't get it.
He doesn't have
Matt Rife came
money.
out of left field. I'll be honest. I never saw this coming.
Come on. We know there's more investors. This is.
Oh, I'm sure, but how
pockets.
is Matt Rife involved? That's what I mean.
I have my conspiracy theories. Silent, what do you think? What do you think of this whole story so far?
I think Matt Rife is just he made a lot of money in the last few years, with his
Fair.
Netflix specials, and he's just looking for somewhere to park it and cash flow. As we talked about a couple shows ago when we first discussed this topic, this is one of those things where I'm gonna have to agree with that they that this is all just theater. It's just a cash grab, really. Like at the end of the day, like all these guys are just like overly exaggerating all this haunted stuff, in my opinion. And if you believe it, it'll be true. But if you don't, then you're gonna be like, "What the hell? This is ridiculous. These are just people that are ripping me off, so I could just go somewhere in the middle of nowhere and just stare at these supposedly haunted items."
So it's funny because this is the fun that I think people are looking for. Like, here's Matt Rife exploring the place.
To the Conjuring house.
Hey, can we just have him sign the paperwork and then just send him in?
What? There's paperwork.
Oh,
If you get possessed while in this house, it is not my fault.
I'm not
you
signing that. Are you out of your mind?
If you were to get attacked at any point or scratched, you are signing this waiver.
Get scratched in here.
It does happen. This is the most famous haunted house in the world, and this is the home that inspired the movie The Conjuring. So I'm gonna hand you this form.
No, that's not what I'm doing. While I'm on camera, that's not what I'm doing. It smells haunted, dude. Hello? Is anybody here?
It's the real Conjuring house.
Oh, this is the basement. It's got fucking scratches.
What? I love it, like, don't get scratched. It's like, don't touch anything.
The very ones that inspired the film.
I don't know. Seems like a big scam to me. I think the flashlight flounder was
Yeah,
right.
you need a special angle like this, and no lights but flashlights, and it really, you could be walking through my basement right now.
Is there something ironic though about someone from the Flashlight Society calling other people from Ghost Society scam artists? Like, I don't know, something about ghosts. They're just like, it's just a cash grab. They're not even serious
How
about
selfish.
it. Like, yeah, I've seen some real scary shit in my life. Like, is that your credibility?
Yeah.
Is that what we're qualifying here?
I had a ghost in my bedroom, under my bed the whole time.
This reminds me of that South Park episode. The Zach Bagans, the Ghost Adventures, they like get scared by like a little creak in the crack, and they piss
Oh my God,
themselves.
there's some warm liquid coming
they
down my
piss themselves.
pants.
He's like, something's happening, and it's just like he's pissing himself. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, that's the scam we've signed up for. Last one I want to close out here is Jeff. It's Jeff with Rides with Dads.
Didn't just hand over a haunted doll to a comedian. We handed over something violent to someone who uses violence as a punchline. Annabelle's not just folklore. She's been kept in a sealed case and blessed twice a week because people believe she's more than haunted. They believe she reacts to disrespect. That's her legacy. Not fear, but consequences. Dan Rivera, one of the last public handlers, died back in July, unexpectedly. Authorities have even said there's no foul play. No official cause of death has been released. But in paranormal circles, silence like that's rarely just silence.
This is making
If
us
you haven't
laugh.
heard, just weeks later,
comment.
Matt Rife, a comedian, became her guardian. Yeah, the same Matt Rife who opened up his Netflix special with a joke about women getting a black eye. And when people pushed back, he doubled down, mocking them with a helmet.
Low blow.
She's a right now.
So now we have this, a violent icon placed in the hands of someone who laughs off harm. Is this really about curses anymore? It's about us. What we find funny, what we let slide, what we
That's
call
a
just
freaking
joke.
dork.
Something to
Right.
say about a doll.
I'm sorry, but like,
And honestly,
Not only that, but it's a domestic abusive doll.
like, am I out of line to be like, you're making it? That's too much, bro.
Yeah.
It's not that serious.
It's either a scam or it's gonna actually kick your ass.
This is just anti-woman, anti.
Doesn't like
You're just
disrespect.
like,
Neither do I, dude.
How dare you? How dare you go to a comedy club and make jokes about violence?
yeah.
How dare you do that?
So here, we could start to land this plane a bit here, and get to greener or whiter pastures. I don't know, but to close it out, Silent, what are your thoughts on this whole topic?
Yeah, just that last video. Yeah, that guy. Come on, bro. It's a comedy club, dude. Like, they're gonna make jokes about everything. It's the bedrock of free speech. People are gonna say whatever they want, and if people like it and laugh, and you don't, guess what? That's what it is. It's comedy. It's all subjective. You either find it funny or you don't. That's it. And yeah, adding to what we talked about a few weeks ago and today, I still think it's all just a scam. They got Matt Rife probably to boost it up and use his influence and use his platforms to promote this. And of course, what's his name? The other dude too. He's apparently like a big influencer. He's got like 800,000 followers on Instagram in the haunted community, in the haunted circles and all that. So they're obviously using him as well too to boost tickets and get sales and get revenue. That's all I see this is. It's just a cash grab. And just like you said, I can literally turn off all the lights in my house and put on a GoPro and go with 2 flashlights and make it seem like my house is haunted. It's really not that hard. And put in some artifacts like here. Oh, hey guys, this doll from the 1920s. Yeah, she's haunted. It's too easy.
That's fair. So, Will, I want to kick it to you because I'm going to close out with some craziness. What are your rapping thoughts on this whole thing?
It's just a Matt Rife thing. It just came out of left field. It's almost like one of those news stories like you don't believe. Like, huh? Like The Onion wrote it. But to make it better is knowing that there's like a niche TikTok like outrage community, and not just like the Flashlight Society, excuse me, but like the other ones, like I needed some Zach Baggins in this. I needed to know what he thought, like so bad. I know somewhere he's seething right now, knowing Matt Rife got this and he didn't. He's like, I put my life into this shit.
It's true.
It's like he makes some jokes and gets it.
Well, so mine kind of plays off of that in that Dan Rivera was the gentleman that we reported on the last time. So in July, he was found unalived in his hotel room. We were told it was natural causes, whatever that may be. But he was the lead paranormal investigator with the New England Society for Psychic Research. He died suddenly in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, when he was taking the stop with the Annabelle doll, doing his tour. So the timing of this is what's so peculiar. You've got Matt Rife's announcement just a few weeks after Rivera's death, and it's fueled by speculation that he's staking claim in the paranormal controversy. Some are suggesting as a lightning rod for paranormal activity, this location, and it might be intentionally drawing attention or courting the cult following surrounding Annabelle. One of the things that, so Dan Rivera was an investor. He's gone, and legally that changes how the board of investors can proceed. If he was like a standout member that didn't want to sell, or who knows. And again, if he's got this year-long tour, I could see his intention of like, I plan on doing the whole tour and then coming back. But now it's just magically sold weeks later. Matt Rife is clearly an industry plan. Like, pretty guy, regular Ohioan, becomes pretty boy, out of nowhere, starts taking over the world. And I can't help but point out, we know with Project Bluebeam, the intention of distracting us with aliens. That's a coming attraction that they have in store for us. Why did we get off the beaten path and like convict ourselves to it being aliens? Wouldn't a perfect way to distract us to some something that's totally not real, but keeps us distracted. Woo! My dad used to do this thing where he'd be like, look at the bird, and then smack you. And at some point, you're going to learn to stop looking at the freaking bird. This is the bird, where it's like, now we got ghosts. Oh, you got bored with aliens. We were doing UFOs in Las Vegas, and you all got bored and weren't paying attention. Well, now look over here. We've got ghosts. Everybody's favorite Abercrombie and Fitch model is now getting into spooky investments. Ghosts are real. It's like, I don't know. I can't get into it. something leaves me convicted in the fact that the timing's eerie, the players involved are peculiar, and I can't help believe that this is some play, as everything is. Shakespeare tells us the world is their stage. But that's just me. I got lost in the weeds. Doug, can you do us the favor? Give us your rapping thought.
I mean, I really don't even really believe in half this shit, but that dude died conveniently right after, so it is quite compelling. But as a whole, I don't really give a crap who owns what. Like, who cares? Like, they're still good. Everyone's making their money, and so it's just a new person at the head. Everyone's still getting their cake.
Doug loves cake. All right, let's get to our next topic here. One that I'm reluctant to announce, but happy to bring down. We've got an introduction to a new community. Return to the land. Let me get excited to report this for you. There we go. Okay. News report. Return to the land. Community promises simpler life, segregation, and 1950s delusions. In a bold move that absolutely no one asked for, or so I thought, a new rural community in the heartland of America is forming under the banner of Return to the Land, a self-described heritage-first settlement where residents can enjoy organic farming, traditional values, and apparently the comforting embrace of racial exclusivity. The all-white, self-segregated group describes itself as a safe haven for cultural preservation, though critics argue it's more of a cross between a Pinterest homesteading board and a 1962 Alabama Homeowners Association. The community's promotional website features flaxen-haired families churning butter and raising chickens, all while avoiding the soul-corrupting evils of diversity, modernity, and presumably healthy gene pools. There are mandatory barn raisings, folk dancing nights, and Sunday school curriculums that skip from Genesis directly to Paul Revere. One founder, who goes by Pastor Luke, real name Kyle, claims the community isn't racist, it's just racially intentional. It's not about hate, Kyle insists, standing beside a suspiciously pristine Confederate flag. It's about creating a space where we can raise children in wholesome values, like exclusively associating with people who look, think, and vote like us. When asked how this aligns with constitutional freedoms, Kyle clarified, quote, "We're not violating any rights. We just don't want to share our land, air, schools, government, or barbecue sauce." Despite its attempts to seem serene and spiritually wholesome, Return to the Land has faced widespread public ridicule. Social media quickly dubbed it Little Caucasia and Whites Only Farms trademark, while one satirist described it as Wild Wild Country meets a Cracker Barrel gift shop. Legal experts have raised concerns about potential civil rights violations, and historians have pointed out that farming exclusively with white people has not historically gone well. Still, the founders seem undeterred, pushing forward with their vision of a utopia that's 100% organic and 0% inclusive. What are your thoughts?
Dude, these people heard Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar, and they're like, oh, no. No. They're right, we're not like us. But just seriously, honestly, I got halfway through this, and I just could think of like that episode from South Park where they go to that farm or that like little like playland where it's like they're like, wow, these people take it really serious when they're like being held at gunpoint and stuff like that. That's all I could think of in my head. I was like, these lunatics.
Yeah.
Like, it's absolutely dude. People are going to show up to this and make fun of them.
I hope so.
Like, they're going to. This is why we need to bring bullying back. This is like a prime example.
Oh, wait. You're right. But I think you also are even more right that we're gonna have a front row seat to the bullying show.
Oh my God.
Well deserved.
Oh my God. It's like we kicked them off Carnival Cruises. Send them to this damn place. Like, let's really piss them off. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is ridiculous. Like an idea. Like, is someone like giving these people money to do this? Or like, is this all their, like, as they say, their own homegrown money,
Yeah,
their own
it's our
homegrown
utopia.
funds?
Dude, here, watch. Ready? You're not ready for this. I gave a monologue. Here's them. You want to hear them?
Done here is establish a place where we have control over who our neighbors are, and that is just for the sake of preserving
Jesus Christ, guy.
our culture.
And that culture, effectively, we're saying this is a white culture, a whites-only place.
White American culture.
Now,
Dude.
all right, what's the difference between this and like an Amish community?
Dude, no.
But see,
That was
here's the
another
thing.
thought I had. Like, I understand, like they're definitely going to like these women that are doing this are definitely going to want to have their phones on them.
How about this?
You know, but
How about
I'm
this?
just saying, like, this is an Amish community.
You've really picked something. Like you've really got your finger on something. But I gotta say, the Amish they committed. They committed.
Dude, they
were
live that
They
life.
were like, you know what? You could come in,
Yeah.
anybody,
Mm-hmm.
never touch a microwave again.
Yeah.
Oh hell nah! You
Like-
can keep that shit, and it's like that's the greatest deterrent. We don't even have to say we're discriminating on anything else. It's yeah, come on here, bud. We speak weird Deutsch, and you can't touch a cell phone. And they're like, nope.
It's called Yiddish, apparently.
These folks are like, cell phones. You're gonna have everything, just no melanin, and it's like. That's not enough of a deterrence.
This is like
People will want to you have put the target up.
that's what I mean. It's like I myself want to know where these communities are just so I could like monitor and be like, please bully these people. This is ridiculous behavior. And the fact that like, you know, there's like probably this is only like a group of like 200 people. They're like devout.
Oh yeah.
Like devout.
For sure.
Yeah. It's gonna be like Kermit and Family Guy. Hey, where's the drug mart? Back the way it came with the
Yeah,
shotgun.
but Will,
That's
Will,
these people.
Will, how many years until a 3-letter agency is knocking on their door, though, and we have another incident like back in the 90s?
Good.
They don't like when people try to do their own thing.
Oh, that's what you were getting at. I was like, what?
Also good.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I was like,
See,
this
here's
is
the problem.
ridiculous.
I'm with Doug. Like, hey, I love making autonomy, non-reliance on the government, build your own communities, community first. Flip side, the second you're drawing lines on mutable characteristics that are so irrelevant, then you've got me fighting against something I otherwise instinctively would support, where it's like, no, get rid of them. And that's the perfect psyop. Where it's like, you know that right you guys have? I'm going to do it in such a evil way that it compels you to want to lose your right.
Yeah.
You should let me, the government, come in and take that right. Because look what these assholes are doing. But at the same time, me and Doug went to this school. It's a public school. It gets public funding. Miami University. Here's a school that
Of an
I
honor,
literally
baby.
watched them build, tear down, and rebuild a dorm since in the 4-year tenure of me being there. Because the nice thing about these public schools are you got to spend the money for you to be able to ask for more next year. And it just becomes this frivolous spending. So here's this public school on the teat of the government, your tax dollar. And they had this thing, rule. You are not allowed to live off campus your first 2 years of college, unless your sophomore year, you're in a fraternity or a sorority, or
Oh,
you
technically,
can
sororities
create,
couldn't.
thanks, Doug. He's right. Sexist school. Women had
It's
to
an Ohio
stay.
State policy.
There you
actually.
go.
Yep.
Because of brothels. I forgot about that.
Yep.
Thanks
Yeah.
for the reminder, Doug. All right. So for guys, sophomores could live off campus if they were in a fraternity, or you could create a living learning community of people, a group of people that have a shared characteristic, and you could get an entire floor in the dorm to yourself. and it'd be like your living learning community's floor. And in our school, we had an Asian, an Arabic, a African American floor. They were able to make these living learning communities, and they were able to segregate themselves. My fraternity didn't have a house at the time, and they wanted to create a living learning community for themselves. So even though they weren't living off campus in their own house, they'd have their own floor. And they look around and they have, what kind of characteristic do we all share? We're all of the caucus persuasion, except for Black Brandon, but he's cool with it. We're going to turn ourselves in as, because we had 2 Brandons. Don't get it twisted. But
we had BB and WB.
I forgot about that too, Alex.
He still goes his whole life is that homies till we die. But here's a guy that he was also willing to sign up for it because it's all fun and games. They got cited for racism. And it's like, wait, it's one thing to just deny the application. It's another thing to outwardly proclaim them as racist, especially when they can still make the same living learning community. And they came up with something like polo. We all joined a water polo club. They did something together, some game or something, so they could be like, fine, then this is our living learning community. But it was racist if you wanted to do it white. So it's like, how does that make sense? So you can sit here and say, in some instances, it's okay for people to segregate themselves, but only if they're the minority side of things. At some point, it's like, wait, shouldn't we stand again? I don't know. Silent, maybe I'll flip it to you and then I'll get Will's position on it. But like, do you go all or nothing, or do we live in this gray area? Like at some point, it's no like, you can't do segregation, or you can, but only under certain instances. Return to the land.
Yeah, this is one of those incidents where I'm gonna have to agree with Will. I think a lot of people are gonna bully these guys, especially like those YouTubers that say, "I traveled to the most racist town in America." I honestly cannot wait for all those videos because I know those videos are gonna happen. And here's my train of thought. If you actually really truly want to do this, why even announce it? Just go and do it.
Yep.
Just go and do it. Like if you actually genuinely want to achieve this and do this, you would shut the fuck up about it and just be low key. Go buy your land. Go bring everybody that you want to bring there, and just go do your thing. You know, by doing this whole announcement and talking to news crews and talking to the media and all that. Guess what? Now you're painting a large target on your back. And that defeats the whole point of you wanting to segregate. You're literally saying, hey, guys, look at us. We're here. We're segregated. But no, whites only. Like, you're literally undoing the whole point of segregating and being isolated by saying, hey, guys, we're here, but we're isolated. Don't come. You know, like, how did they not think of this?
I would send a party bus in there.
It blows my mind.
So fast.
Just a Trojan horse.
Just a Trojan horse from like Detroit.
Oh yeah.
Right down the road.
Don't forget to tell their kids about their WAP. Tell them about the WAP.
Dude, I would feel good about myself if I did that. I'd feel like I really accomplished something.
Drop it low, drop it low.
Just to make it like so West Cleveland, it wouldn't even be funny.
If a bus full of Hennessy drives right in there,
I'd want to be there. I'd be like, now I'm coming. Kidding me?
Don't forget the taco truck.
Oh yeah. Just to watch 200 like just crazy people lose their mind. They'd be afraid to say anything. You're gonna speak up. They're gonna speak up. Probably not. Probably not. Like I would. Mr. Beast would need to do something with that. Mr. Beast would need to say, drop him in Fortnite style. Who cares?
Oh.
That would be amazing, dude.
That's the
like Silent said, if you wanted to do it, just do it without telling anybody. They said, we're what? Return of the Land? Return of the Land? It's like some show you would hear on like TMC Classics or some shit like that. What are we doing here?
Dude, I agree. Here, I got a couple speaking parts.
We're churning butter. That's what we're going back to our roots of churning butter. That's what the Amish do, guy.
Isn't that
Just
weird?
make your own Amish little community, but you're not, because your Karen wife, who probably gave you this idea, wants to have her iPhone, watch the Desperate Housewives in New Jersey whenever she can. That new season of Love Island's coming out. Can't miss that one. But also, we're going to segregate this whole area because I feel safe. We're going to add a Whole Foods, too, by the way. These people suck.
Pants up to their waist, belts on everyone.
If I walked in there and be like, if you're all not in overalls, you're all posers.
Yeah.
You're all posers and you piss me off. Sorry, that was my rant. Continue.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
All the locals I spoke to knew only a little about the group, if anything.
I don't necessarily agree with it, but that's not my choice.
Yeah, but do you think they should have the freedom to do it?
That's what they want to do.
I think it's kind of a little fishy around here, but just be safe.
Was that about it?
Well, I just love the people outside the town. They're like, I wouldn't do it, but I mean, I get it. They have the right to do it. It's like, you're one of them too.
Well, yeah, it's like all those towns around the area. It's like, yeah, it's probably not a very diverse community regardless. You just have the one saying, but in this one, we churn butter.
They buy my carrots.
Yeah.
Every week they buy my carrots.
That's what I mean. It's like they announced it. Like I thought this is the South Park bit. I thought they were like, oh, we're trying to give this community a little taste of the 1820s or something like that. And it's like, no, like they're serious. And it's like Handmaid. That's the closest thing I've heard to Handmaid's Tale since, the left screams everything's a Handmaid's Tale. It's like, it's not, shut up. This is actually where I'm like, right there.
Yeah,
right there.
dude, no.
These 200 people are doing it. They're doing it.
Dude.
Don't give them weapons.
They'll make their own, dude. They're real. Look at this. They're real.
You want
That's
a
what I
white
mean. I
nation?
was like, this is the closest
build
to
a white.
I've heard. Oh my God. This is the kind of community I'd be like, yeah, we have our whole healthcare system now. And I'd be like, oh God, here we go. Here we go.
Is the place that one group has chosen to put that into radical real-world action.
You want a white nation? Build a white town. It can be done, and we're doing it.
Oh my God.
It is an extreme view, but it...
Yeah, a little bit.
Just a tad.
Dude, these people aren't real. These people aren't real.
Well, okay.
And if you look at the town too, it looks like a little Amish town. Like it looks like
that road also looked like it could wash out at any time.
Yeah,
dude, even like one of the things I mentioned in the opening introduction here was in something no one asked for. So I thought it's like I sit here. I'll turn on the TV. They go, look at all these radicals. There's Nazis everywhere. And you go, that's not true. This is insanity. You live in a delusion. And then you just start finding the deep, dark crevices of this country. And you're like, oh my God. I tried so hard for it not to be true. I didn't think it was true. Turns out it's so very true. Mm-hmm. And you don't think they're there. And then when you find them, it's like, it's a guy that got jokes. He's got jokes.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's got jokes
those.
with a dark side to him.
Yeah.
But then you're like, oh my God, these people mean it.
Dude,
they're like, they're real.
It was literally a documentary style thing. Like we're documenting the beginning of this little nation we're gonna have.
Here's what's frustrating
Psychos.
too. The internet's gonna come at me. I can already see it where it's like, because as I said it, like as it's real. It's like, you didn't think it was real, were you dumb? It's like, no, I knew it was, but definitely not to the South Park esque cartoon extreme.
Yeah.
Like, wait, hold on. Time out. Liberal. Get off your high horse. You're just a psychotic. The Chaz Zone existed.
Yeah.
The Chaz Zone existed. And it was not based on race, but blue-haired psychopaths. Do you snuff kitty litter boxes and have psychoplasmosis? Well, then you're an introduced member of the Chaz Zone. So, okay, 2020 hits, the summer of love, bricks are popping up all over the country, and we're just like, this is insanity. But it's a microcosm. It's not a really, turns out it's just human nature. It doesn't matter the jersey you wear, the lines you draw. It could be ideological. It could be physical. We have this nature, and it's tribal. And I truly thought, and maybe it's because maybe I'm not wrong, but I always had the belief that racism was truly managed and almost conquered, and we retrained it back into society around 2010, 2012. Now we're only going backwards. Well, maybe something that shows that might be true is this community didn't and couldn't exist in 2008, but they're able to build it now, and they go, well, that's your Trump land. That's your Trump, man. This is what you voted for. Notice it's not MAGA town.
Yeah, they really missed it. They really missed it with that one.
What's that horror movie that's like about hippies that like you can't leave?
Oh, Woodstock.
No. It's like a A24 film.
Oh,
where it's
Midsummer.
Midsummer. That's the type of people this is.
Yeah, this
not
is like
MAGA folks. Midsummer, where it's like we like white people, but also you can't leave. All over the hill. You go off.
You
the
can't
cliff.
leave. Put them in the burning bear. Put them in the burning bear now. Like, that's the thing. Like, I just like, and again, it's like the Chav zone. That was a thought I had in my head too. I was like, yeah, it's just the same thing, opposite side. At least what I'll give these people the benefit of the doubt of is just the location. And I'm sure they did this in the middle of bumfuck who gives a shit.
Arkansas, right outside the Ozarks.
Yeah. And instead the Chav zone's like, I got to get to work.
Yeah, right in the middle of town.
Yeah.
Like literally an old man, like an old countryman that has owned a restaurant in the center of this city his whole life.
Yeah.
Generational. Shows up to work one day. They're like, oh, no one told you? The macchiato folks we own the street now. This is our street.
Yeah.
And if you don't make food for all of my cat sniffing friends, we're going to burn it down.
We're going to burn your house down. No, it's like Silent worded it perfectly. It's like, dude, why would you even say anything? They could have just done this and no one would know.
Yeah.
And the ones that
hold on. Can I push back a little bit? Okay, because we're going to get to wrapping thoughts. I want to get Silent's thought on a little pushback that I did want to give. Could it be that they just made their community, and this is so extreme that the second someone heard about it, it just lit up like wildfire?
Well, sure, but like I at the same time, if I'm them, why would I be like, let's do it documentary style? Like, let's put people in here documentary. It's like, no, they're proud of what they're doing. They want other people to see how proud they are and get involved.
I mean,
true. Do you know how easy it is for these farm people to just be unheard of and not known about? It's not like the Macchiato people, like, we're right here, and we're pissed. These people aren't. They're like, this place is great. You're going to love it. Now, everybody listening to it is like psychopath.
Movie theaters?
Yeah,
Quiet.
the dude was literally, the guy, like the redhead gives me a bad look, is literally doing a documentary style. He's like, we're just creating a society of white people here. And I'm like, wow, he said it. He's going to put it on Netflix. He's calling them right now to ask for a deal. That's why I'm like, no, dude, these people are so proud.
Yeah,
They're
it's
so
sad.
proud. This isn't like Amish territory. These are like, oh, look at what we're doing. Because they want their wives on their Netflix to see it and be like, look at us, honey. Look at what we've done.
We're doing a thing. Utopia.
We did that. And that's like their Instagram caption when they make a photo.
Based. So let's get to wrapping thoughts. Silent, maybe give me your thoughts on that little thing I brought up, but also land the plane for us.
Yeah, and honestly, like I said, if they truly genuinely like wanted to do this, just go do it. Don't announce it. As I said earlier. In addition to what this shows is that if you sit in an echo chamber long enough, you start to like truly believe all of the echoes that are in the chamber, and you accept that as reality. When people accept, oh, America is white, that is a reality that has not been a reality for a very long time. Right? Obviously, America was founded by white people, but they brought a lot of people from all over the world, and it's a nation of immigrants that was built by mostly immigrants after the first few generations of white people that came from Europe.
Right.
That is the reality. when you try to grasp onto something that it was a reality like almost 200-300 years ago, that just tells me, yeah, you're just in an echo chamber, and you truly believe that this is what America is or needs to be or should be. And so I really don't understand why even announce it. Like, if that's what you want to build, just build it. And the people that really believe that too, that are probably in the same echo chamber as you, will find you. You know, there's no need to like parade this and go around like what Will said, like bring a camera crew and documentary style and talk to locals and ask this guy and ask that guy and bring this news reporter, that news reporter. Like, just go and do it. Because all you've done now is just you've painted a target on your back. And guess what? Watch. Just like what Doug said. The 3-letter agencies are eventually going to hear about this and most likely shut it down. They're going to find a reason.
Hey, that's the truth. With that being said, my point surrounds, I'm emphasizing the position that the return to the land concept is deeply un-American. Return to the land is not just ridiculous, it's fundamentally un-American. The United States was founded on principles of liberty, equality, and pluralism, not exclusion, fear, and nostalgia for a time that was oppressive for most of the population. Here's a position that should represent, I think, all of the virtues that America stands for. As an American, I believe in the values our country was built upon. The freedom for all people, regardless of race, religion, or background, to pursue happiness, build communities, and live as equals. A whites-only community is a direct contradiction of those ideals. It doesn't preserve culture, it perverts it. America's strength comes from its diversity, its ability to bring together different perspectives to create something better than what came before. Trying to isolate one race in some imagined agrarian utopia isn't just discriminatory, it's anti-American. Constitutional values are important to remember. The 14th Amendment guarantees equal protection under the law. Creating exclusive racial enclaves undermines that. Historical lessons that we need to keep in mind. Segregation has repeatedly led to inequality, injustice, and social failure. American culture is multicultural. From food and music to innovation and politics, our success depends on collaboration across differences. Also, we need to find moral leadership. Being in America means standing against bigotry and for inclusion, even when it's uncomfortable. That's the biggest piece. I can still stand on a position where, yeah, we're the melting pot, but that doesn't mean you get to take any culture. You know, right now we're spitting in the face of these white-centered folks, but this goes for anybody. Come from Qatar, have the Muslim culture, and build an American culture with us. But you don't get to come here and say, no, you know what? You're going to mold to me. We're speaking my language. That's not how this works. And I think there's two competing virtues or ideologies here. One, we are the melting pot. So while diversity is our strongest piece, we should be a collective, still one. And people want to be a salad where we're many little pockets of individuals. That can't succeed. On the flip side, you can't be so hell-bent on competing against these and combating other cultures to the point where we become exclusive and radically racial like this. Side topic, I am going to bring it up as we're closing out. So sorry, Silent, we're not done with the topic yet because I just remembered. There's like a multi-billion-dollar community being built in Texas right now that, you know, was going to be a topic, but, you know, there's just so many things to sift through, and I don't know how much you could talk about this. I'm excited, though, to do it, so here's where I'm at about it. I want to get your thoughts on a community that creates, it's not whites now it's Muslim, right? And they're not just some podunk woods people that are just like, well, we just like dancing in barns and growing chickens. These folks are like, nah, we got a giant obelisk in the middle of town. You are praying every hour to Mecca, and like no one's in but this, and they get church protection, right? So paying no taxes, and now they're owning like, a major section of Texas. But then they're segregated. They're not letting outsiders in. You and I couldn't join that community. Does that change anything? Because they have the freedom of religion. Doug, please.
Well, real quick, brings up the same thing. What about the 55 and up communities? Are you allowed to discriminate on age? I didn't think so. So really there are discrimination when it comes to housing. Let's be honest. It's legal in some respect with these certain rules that we're finding out here.
I mean, Doug's got a brilliant point.
Yeah, that is a good point.
I mean, why are you allowed to discriminate on age, but we get like the skin? The skin? It's like
the skin, the religion, yeah.
And we have to acknowledge, as much as I stand against it, there are major cultural ties, influences, and attributes that come with religion, that come with race. So it's like, how many you could have a Muslim, a homosexual, and a white person, all the age 55, all in that community. None of them share, like in theory, roll with me, but like none of them share the cultural and ideological similarities. So like maybe that's why you can discriminate against age, because it's like it's applicable to every human.
But I thought ageism was illegal.
It is. It's a protected class. You're not wrong, Doug. Like I'm still with you. You've got your finger on the pulse, but at least like I'm making a more
it's reverse ageism,
right? Well, I'm making a more provocative point that it's like, if you can discriminate on age, you definitely should be able to discriminate on religion, because it's like oil and water.
Yeah.
Like if you put it as a group of dreidel people in the same place as Muslims, like it could potentially go bad.
It could be from the
tunnels
sea,
instantly
from the plane to the river. That's what it turned into.
Here we are. We were this close to not even coming anywhere near that topic. And here I did it. We cannonballed right in.
We're rolling.
Silent, what do you think about this Texan community?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of it's kind of a little bit similar to this, really. Like, if you guys want to do that, then just do it and don't announce it, right? Obviously, if they're investing like billions of dollars into this, then clearly, it's going to make some noise. But yeah, just like I said earlier, like that's probably the most anti-American thing ever, really, at the end of the day, because this whole country was founded on like the idea, like you said, of like freedom and liberty and freedom of movement too. Like if you're an American, you should be able to live anywhere in America, like anywhere you want. You should be technically theoretically able to live wherever you want, and you shouldn't be discriminated on based on your skin color, your race, your age, or your religion, any of that stuff. But the reality is, obviously, there's always going to be exceptions, right? Like there's certain like communities that are like, oh, if you don't make this much money, you can't live here. Or, oh, if your credit score is not good, you can't rent an apartment here. There's always these like gray areas, right, that exist in society where you're going to get segregated or discriminated against based on any of those things that we mentioned. So it's very unfortunate, but it's part of the reality of this world that we live in, is that there's always going to be some sort of inclusion and exclusion happening in certain areas, certain buildings, certain cities, certain like counties, certain communities. It's just unfortunate, in my opinion.
It is. But I like your point too. It's a natural instinct. It's been our nature since the dawn of time. Humans are tribal. That's going to be the instinct. And I think, we're getting there. You know what's crazy? When you go back and you see those like memes and historical articles about how like certain historical events happened within the same realm of time, and you were like, whoa, I thought those were like centuries apart. And it's crazy to think that while Americans were developing the nuclear bomb and Germans were developing nuclear fusion and nuclear energy, you have tribal people that are just like barely discovering beyond rubbing sticks, right? And it's like that occupied the same floating rock, and that's going to be a natural thing that happens now, right? Elon Musk is landing rockets just casually, like, hey man, soon I'm just gonna be taking vacation, sending people that you're not gonna get on a plane again. I'm gonna land you on my self-landing rocket. Then there's these folks that are like, my cousin's got 3 great boobs.
Yeah.
So, somebody's going to be left behind. It's not us.
This
and like you guys said throughout the whole narrative here, it'll be them. And everybody's going to be kick streaming, laughing at their expense as it happens. Did you have any rapping thoughts?
No, you nailed it with 3 boobs, man. Like that was where yeah, for sure.
Doug, rapid thoughts?
I mean, I'd like to end it on the 3 boobs.
I just think a Total Recall now, and I'm like,
I know
those people are in the future. And
legit,
stuff,
my thought
they have
right
their
there.
little community, and then the oppressive community. Yeah, it's all coming back
Yeah,
together. Now.
Total Recall, man. You nailed it. That's it right there. The mutants get the lower end of the stick.
You want to know how simple men are? How simple are men? You could just bring up 1 more boob than normal and immediately train of thought gone. I don't even know how to close this thought. It's over. We're done. I'm still thinking about the rack. Well done, gentlemen.
I do my best.
So let's get to Denmark. Oh, man, do I have a doozy for you.
Not Finwind.
In Denmark's Aalborg Zoo, they want your unwanted pets for dinner. In late July 2025, Aalborg Zoo in northern Denmark stirred international attention by inviting the public to donate small pets such as pet rabbits, guinea pigs, chickens, and even small horses to be humanly euthanized and served as food for its carnivorous residents. European lynx, Asiatic lions, Samaritan tigers, African wild dogs, and more. According to the zoo's Facebook and website post of July 31st, the rationale is to mimic the natural food chain, provide whole prey, including fur, bones, and guts, for proper animal welfare and behavioral enrichment, and ensure nothing goes to waste. The zoo accepts up to 4 small pets at a time, because the last thing we want is a guy just showing up with a truckload of 50 guinea pigs. Where'd you get those? I found them during weekdays between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. local time. Horse donations have conditions. Max Withers' height of 147 centimeters, not ill in the last 30 days, must have a horse passport, and donors may be eligible for a tax deduction.
I'm glad they're keeping tax records because I want to know the names of these people. I want them on a damn list, dude. This is ridiculous. Before you get even any further, this country would really, there's only one thing more hated to that all-white community, and it's the zoo that's allowing you to put your pets in it for dinner.
Racing Stripes had 1 stumble at the finish line, and now he's lion food.
I mean, let's be honest. I could almost understand, like, we've all had pets we've had to put down because, like, dogs, like, hip stuff, like, at a certain point, you put them down, but they're not sick. So it's like, well, if I'm going to put them down, would I be mad if he was food for someone else? Not necessarily, but, like, it just seems weird that this is, like, I don't know, like, I would have never thought about before. Like, there are scenarios in my head where I can go, okay, maybe, but man, this is just crazy topic.
It's more than a crazy topic, Doug. It's one thing to have that program.
Dude, yeah.
It's another thing to advertise it at all.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those, I don't know if the Cleveland Metro Park Zoo accepts pets, but I imagine if I showed up with a rabbit, they'd go, I know what to do with that. I don't think I think my alarm comes in when they go, hey, When you get sick of Furball, bring him to the zoo.
Oh, not Mittens.
Now,
not Mittens.
That's
now
what
there's
I'm-
just
yep.
some sick drunk stepfather that's just like, I hate his
Yeah,
fucking
that's what
rabbit.
I'm saying. It's like, dude,
Hopper.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like there are scenarios where, okay, maybe this is plausible, but it's like, dude, that scenario, it's like, I'm sick of this kid's cat.
The only
I'm taking it in.
only plausibility in all of this is that the zoo would know what to do with the dead animal. That's the only thing they're like, yeah. I mean, what else are you gonna do with it? But the fact that you're putting an advertisement out there like, hey, missing kid, we need your pets. Put on a damn milk carton. What is this? Just for somebody to take this and be like, oh yeah, I mean, I guess I didn't really want to dig it up.
Free entry on Mondays, Tuesdays, milkshake night, and bring your pets anytime. We'll feed them to the lions.
Oh my God. Can you imagine if they did it live? Like you're like walking through the zoo and they're like, it's feeding time. And you see Mittens get tossed out there. Yeah, it's so living. It's on its last live. Oh my God.
According to Deputy Director Pia Nielsen, Alberg has been using small livestock for predator feed for many years, and this donation model simply makes use of animals otherwise destined for euthanasia, ensuring respectful, purposeful use. The zoo maintains this as a common practice in Denmark, embraced by staff and many zoo visitors. Not anymore. Experts such as Marcus Klaus, University of Zurich, I've been there, note that when done with welfare in mind, using unwanted pets as feed can be ethically defensible, especially when compared to abandonment or overburdened shelters.
Well, hang on. Abandonment and overburdened shelters means they are alive and still waiting for a home. I don't like that wording. I don't like that wording.
We got a Sunday special.
You know, having to feed this thing every day, I have to refill the water. It's burdensome. But you know who wouldn't think that? The tiger.
Oh my God, you're talking about adoption centers and not the prison system. Oh my God. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
It'd be a
Yeah,
shame if
maybe
they
we
mixed
should
them
go
up.
gladiatorial style and, death row inmates fight a tiger. Tiger gets food.
All right, let's stay on topic.
That being said, I got to get your thoughts. We haven't gotten to hear your perspective on it yet. What do you think of this? Denmark,
Yeah,
are they wildin'?
Yeah, Denmark's a little wilding because, like, why even announce this? Like you guys said, like, just
Every topic has been like, why bring it up?
Yeah, like, why even bring it up? Really, just like kind of keep it on a low, dude. This is a very dark thing. It's a very dark thing to announce. It's like, hey guys, that sick hamster you got? Yeah, we'll take him. We'll throw him in a lion's cage, no problem. It's like you could just keep it low key about it. Kind of like how like in rural areas there's that one farmer. Where you take your sick dog to. Yep. No, like everybody knows that one farmer
You mean
in
the
that
farm
rural
upstate?
area.
I've sent a few dogs there.
Right? It's like nobody really knows about it until your dog gets sick, and then you make a few phone calls and you ask a few questions around. They're like, oh yeah, that's him. You got to go to that farm. It's kind of like something that you sort of seek and look for. It's not really something that's announced like, hey guys, this farmer right here, yeah, your sick dog, he shoots him in the back of the barn. That's right.
Wait, do not escape. He just admitted he's a dog Dexter.
My dad said we send a dog upstate before to a farm when I was a kid.
Look at
believe him?
Look at the pretty bunny, Lenny.
It's one of those things, right, that you probably shouldn't really announce or advertise. Just like, okay, your dog's sick, take him to the farm. Be quiet about it. Don't announce it. Don't be like, yeah, guys, we took him to that one farm right here. If you ever have a sick dog and you want to get rid of it, it's this farm right here.
Let's be honest.
Guy.
This is like this gets more people upset than like the topic we talked about before, the white only community. And it's the same in movies, man. People are more sad when a dog dies in a movie than the main character.
Yeah,
people love animals.
People, it's true. There's some people that are overly weird and like just like that. I don't know if you guys saw that story. This one guy was like, oh my god, there's this stray dog in Gaza. I want to send efforts to rescue him, and I'm just like,
No
bro,
let him do it.
No way. Like, you really
I don't
But
know if
what
you-
about the
that
owner of the
feeds
dog?
on?
Like, no, that guy can rot. He can rot there. I don't give a fuck about it. Bring the
That's
dog
like-
over.
That's like
You
homeless
know, it's
people
like-
that have a dog and they're like, I get paid. People give money more just for like feed that dog.
Yeah.
It's like otherwise people just walk right past them. But
Yeah.
what were you gonna say?
So it's going off of silencing, like, the farmer that but you don't say out loud.
Yeah.
You guys ever seen the movie Lake Placid?
No.
Okay, so Lake Placid. It takes place in Lake Placid, and it's like this little like town, right? Obviously a lake. There's a giant crocodile in it. It's a monster movie. And there's no one knows, and it's like way too big of a crocodile. It's like the size of this building, damn near almost. They're like, how did it get that big? Betty White's in the movie. And she's the damn farmer feeding it like full cows and shit. So when I heard Silence said that, I immediately went to Lake Placid. And she's just like, it's just a misunderstood crocodile. And this thing is like the size of like a 16-wheeler. Just eating everybody now. I was like, yeah, feed your
I
pets to
gotta
that.
check that out.
It's such a great B-list movie. It's so bad you can't help but love it. The president from Independence Day, he's the sheriff. He's fighting the crocodile, and then Betty White's like she's the mastermind, even though she's like, oh, I didn't know.
I just love that Denmark is a country that presents itself as like moral superiority. We know what's right. Climate change. Thank you, Doug. Because I was going to say nothing goes to waste here. We recycle everything, even your unwanted pets.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's
That's
like when I
crazy.
heard it was Denmark, I'm like, do you know how little actual issues your country's involved in to where this is where like you're that like unimportant as like a nation in this world that when I hear about you, it's something like this. And it's like, dude, you're probably the smuggest people out there. You're probably like the people from San Francisco.
Well, they're New Jersey.
Yeah.
You're the New Jersey of countries.
Right. And it's just like no one cares. If shit went to if things completely went horribly for you, you're calling us. Please, Dad, come help us. Come help us. Don't
And if
fly
you
in
have
on
any
your
guinea
Boeing.
pigs, bring them too.
Please fly in on your Boeing. We need you to get here quicker. We're like, no, we're definitely taking our time.
Well, the question is, Qatar gave me a plane.
Just watch the chemtrail leak from behind it as you burn it in. That'd be
Yeah.
sick. That'd be sick.
All right, so Denmark's out here wilding. Silent, do you have any rapping thoughts on the whole thing?
Yeah, like I said, Denmark Zoo, guys, don't advertise this. Just keep it low key. Like if you actually want to do this and you actually want people to, pay for the food instead of you guys going out there and hunting the food or buying the food, and you want people to donate the food, just keep it a low key thing. I don't think this is something that needs to be announced. Because usually it's very difficult because, as we discussed, people get way more emotionally attached to animals than to humans, which till this day blows my mind. I'll never understand it personally, but hey, to each their own. And yeah, just keep it low key. If you're gonna do this, keep it low key.
Look into that, Doug. Can you look on your phone? Yeah. Sorry, while we're not to get totally sidetracked, I thought that was a good closing point, but Doug's going to take a look here. We've got Ricky from Just Another Day TV chiming in off topic, but a bomb threat on Main Street of land took it. Everything is locked down, closure.
Be safe, Ricky.
I'm wondering if that's where he's at. Is he talking about like closed his liquor store?
I don't.
Off topic, got a
Off of a quick
got a
Google, I
street.
mean, I can't find it.
Well, Nantucket, man. Hey, they're not going for you. They're going for Biden. So just stay away from pizza
Be
shops.
safe, bro.
Wink,
Yeah,
wink,
be
wink.
safe.
Yeah, be safe. Seriously,
safe, man. That's
we
crazy.
can't. You got to win a golf outing with us coming up here, Ricky, and you got to come in studio here and be a part of the pod. So, getting back on track, we got to look into that. Otherwise, closing thought is, I'm with you, Silent. The advertising of this is what makes it absolutely absurd. I just can't believe they're like, bring your pets. You got a horse? You can write that off. We will give you a tax write-off. And the fact that they're like, just bring the horse passport and keep it under like this. We don't trash your Clydesdales. Those are on you, but bring something like about here. The Tigers will love it. That's insane. And then I love they're like everything goes to use because even like the finger bones are just like toothpicks for the tigers. Everything's going. Love that for them. But also maybe it was worth the advertisement because gerbils I didn't know were on the table, but it didn't surprise me. Like, I think if somebody showed up with their rabbit made the most sense. It was like, yeah, we've literally got an entire freezer of 2,000 rabbits. That's exactly what we want. I think the advertisement was necessary because I don't think any of us were guessing that this was just a horse disposal place. Bring your horse, even goat. I've seen Jurassic Park. Horse? That's wow. I'm impressed. That's a lot of meat. How many people have horses to give? And again, they take that moral high ground of like, well, if it's the euthanasia, they were going to be put down anyway, but we use special chemical, like they're eating it. There's euthanasia stuff in it. I'm dumb, but not that dumb. But it's like, it's special. We smother it with a pillow. Like, what are we doing that isn't killing what's feeding it? Like, you make extra large chicken breasts at McDonald's chicken nuggets. We all got giant man boobs. You put poison in the horse. Some would think that would kill what eats the horse. I digress. Do you have any wrapping thoughts?
I don't like Denmark anymore. I don't like the people from the second one. Matt Rife seems fine. Definitely don't like the Denmark people. This smugness. I know the smugness that probably comes from them doing all this. Can't stand it.
Well, and the other thing that I can respect is you've got a balance of pretentious moral high ground and
isn't Denmark where Greta Thunberg's from?
You got it.
Yeah, like
that is correct.
Yeah. Oh, of course. It was probably her idea.
It's all for the environment.
Oh, how dare you bury your animals? I hate them. I do not like them.
Doug, do we have this other camera over here?
We do not.
Those are the countries now that like I know of. If I ever visit to them, I will act superior when I'm in it. I'll be like, I'm American. We are better than you. Push comes to shove, you're calling us.
Yes,
I don't care
do.
what you say,
Doug. Yes, we do. Do we not have that camera over there? Nope. You don't need the iPad. Do you have a camera?
Oh yeah, it's connected.
Okay.
There we go.
Doug. All right. This part. We're finally closing out the episode. Okay, Doug, can you bring it back?
I'm spinning the wheel.
The iPad's over. We're good. We're good, Doug. I promise you.
Doug. I think you're doing great.
All right. That being said, we're closing out the episode with our Wheel of Topics, something that we love each week. You can find yourself featured in the episode. We've got some video submissions. Some other people just typed in some interesting topics. To have your topic featured in the episode, all you have to do is go to the Neuro Gym and add to the forum feed. But we also have got some fun games in store. So, Doug, click me over to the Wheel of Topics.
We need to get like a theme song.
Oh, turn on the mic. Turn on the mic.
Oh, you're not plugged in.
Yeah, turn on the mic.
Here. It's worth it. It's worth it. All right, there we go. Now you can hear me, right, Silent?
Yes, loud and clear. There we go.
Yeah, loud and clear. We're going to iron this out perfectly coming up, I promise. Just developing. Wheel of Topics. Doug, do you want to spin it?
No, you go ahead. I believe in you.
All right. Hey, Doug!
Oh, come on. Damn.
The cracker test! Dude, all right, Doug, I gotta say, this is probably the most fitting closing bit for today's episode. You want to return to the land? Well, let's see who's the whitest in the studio. Oh, and keep it on this one, Doug, for a second. The fun thing about this bit is loser, the person that's the whitest, has to do the cracker test or the cracker challenge. 6 saltine crackers in 2 minutes. No water.
Oh, man.
Doug, I really hope you're not the whitest.
Oh,
Silent,
man.
you're gonna have to help us be a judge. On
I don't
this.
have any crackers, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have participated in this.
Yeah, I know. I wish you were in the studio. All right,
Yeah.
so here's how the game works. I have a predetermined cracker test. It's humorous. It's fun.
Okay.
We're only going to use 3. There's 10 of them. We're going to, and I obviously will develop more, but we'll just do 3 at a time.
Okay.
The person with the most points following this is the whitest. Ergo, the loser who has to eat the crackers. Doug's drinking beer. He's like, I got to hydrate before I drink
keep
it.
my mouth nice and wet.
All right.
All right, so I am going to starting with coffee order chaos. All right.
Coffee order chaos.
I'm going to give a multiple choice. You pick the one that most fits your coffee order. All right. What's your go-to coffee shop order? Black coffee, no fuss. That's A. B, pumpkin spice latte, extra whip. C, iced oat milk, lavender mocha with 2 pumps of vanilla. Or D, I don't drink coffee, just herbal tea.
It's A.
Doug?
I mean, honestly, I'm between A and B, so I would have to go more with A, though. I drink black coffee 90%.
Hold on. You're between A and B. I'm A.
Well, if
All
I'm
I do
ordering
is
a
black.
coffee from a nice place, I would maybe get like a something in it, but at home, it's black coffee every day. Every day.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's fine,
I do.
yeah.
When you say you're in between A and B, are you willing to say that that is something you would order though? Pumpkin spice latte, extra whip.
No.
Then how do you get between?
He-
Like, because
I know
like
what he
the
meant. He
other
meant,
option
like-
is like tea, and
You
it's
either
like
get
I
a
would
black
never
coffee
drink
or
tea.
like I got like a caramel coffee.
Yeah, like
That's what
I
Doug
would
was
drink
saying.
black coffee
But,
at home.
okay, so you would do like a okay, never mind.
Yeah, that question's not like the best.
Mm,
Black is what I drink at home, but if I'm going somewhere, I'm gonna pay for a nicer coffee.
I will literally drive to Starbucks and be like, black
Yeah,
with
that's
ice.
all I get. That's it. That's
Black
it.
with
All right,
ice.
well, then all of those are ranked the lowest as the whitest. They're saying, local oat milk was the second highest, pumpkin spice being the highest.
Local oat milk was over the pumpkin spice.
Yeah, that's actually quite surprising.
No, it was the second highest. Pumpkin spice was the whitest.
Oh, okay.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
So I'm giving Doug the half a point because it still stands out to him. He was willing to lean there at least a little bit.
Well,
so
I wouldn't go pumpkin
one.
spice, but
one
it's
and
like
a
I'd
half.
go French vanilla creamer.
Well,
It's
all
still
I'm drinking
French,
is black coffee. So there you
Yeah,
go.
I
You
was
still
like,
touched the
it's
point.
still-
You sound white.
but I drink
Silent,
black at home.
Judge,
I drink black
tiebreaker.
every day at home.
You
though.
agree? He's
If I'm
the
going
white.
out, why not?
Yeah, I personally have not had a cup of coffee my entire life. I took a sip once when I was a kid, hated it.
That's insane.
Me personally, yeah.
You gotta get whiter, dude.
I
Yeah.
do not like coffee at all. I don't mind some tea,
We're gonna
like
turn you into
sure,
Sammy Sosa.
but yeah, I don't know. I think
All right,
it's
no,
definitely an
I'm coming to
American.
you to be a judge. Are you willing to take the judgment call that he is the outlier? If I'm
Yes.
black, Will's
If I'm
black,
going
he's-
to a place though, like
Okay.
at home, it's all black every day. 99% of the time, it's black coffee with nothing.
I think for most people, based on my observations, whenever I go to coffee shops, most people are just having black coffee. Like
Right.
maybe 1 sugar, 2 sugar. That's
I think
it.
you're missing my inquiry. You're trying to judge who's the whitest in the studio, right? That's what we're doing here. The
Yeah.
competition is to figure out who's the whitest in the studio.
Yeah.
Is it fair to say Doug is an outlier when his answer is I'm between A and B? I would still get some fruity drink. I would
Not
only
fruity,
get
I'd
black
put
coffee.
some
He would
creamer
only
in
get
it.
black coffee.
Dude,
and
you
Doug
drink
just said-
coconut fucking coffee.
Yeah,
Black?
because
Yeah,
you're
but
right.
it's still coconut flavored. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
no.
adding like
Silent.
a flavor creamer. You're the
the
same.
ship has sailed.
I drink black
it's already
coffee. at
decided.
home.
You failed to understand what I was saying 4
You
times.
drink
so it's over.
coconut coffee.
I'm deciding
Alex.
for him.
Yeah.
You're the
You
whitest.
drink coconut
he's
coffee.
the whitest,
Going
definitely.
now
Yeah,
Whitest of the
to
white.
he's the whitest,
second-
definitely.
Will, coconut coffee, whitest of the white.
Hey, I don't have a dog in this fight. I just drink it black because I got hair on my
Exactly,
ass.
and he drinks coconut, so he's definitely whiter.
Dance floor
Oh.
dilemma. You're at a wedding and Sweet Caroline
so
starts
screwed.
playing. What do you
man.
do? A, sway awkwardly and clap off beat. B, bell out every word in the crowd. C, stay seated, sipping your drink. Or D, bust out choreographed routine.
Repeat A and B again.
Sway awkwardly and clap off beat, or belt out every word with the crowd. Yeah, I know. No, Doug's right. Doug is C. Stay seated, sipping your drink. 1000%, Doug.
I'd be B. I like my white people music.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
So you're going with belt out every word with the crowd. That's 2 points for
me. It'd be
you.
like 50% of the words, but I'm definitely going all in on Sweet Caroline.
The only word that doesn't resonate with me too much is choreographed.
Yeah,
but
who has a
I'm for
choreographed
sure busting out a routine. I'm
Yeah.
going with. I'm just breaking it down.
Dude, he's doing the
Going
shuffle.
full in. Yes. Do an LMFAO shuffle, maybe some Gangnam style in there, which is what I know. Whatever I can pull out of the grab bag is in there. So I'm going with that one.
All
So you know what? I got to tell you, you pulled away from Doug. Doug's got 2.5. You've got 3.
Oh man, after all the fuss you made.
All right. Last one here. Spice tolerance. Doug, you might be the whitest here. How spicy do you like your food? A, ketchup is too wild for me. B, I can handle mild salsa. C, I dabble in jalapenos. D, I eat ghost peppers for breakfast.
Oh, I'm C.
I'm also C, man. I like.
I'm C as well.
Yeah.
So
ghost pepper is like an extreme range from jalapeno.
One's across the board. Who's the whitest in the studio today? Fortunately, it's you, Will.
I got to hear Doug cry for 5 minutes just for me to still lose.
I'm just saying, man.
I'm just saying it's a coconut. It's got coconut in the coffee. Coconut in the coffee.
Coconut ain't coffee. I'm sorry, Alex, but you drink it black, it's still flavored. That's a bitch.
I love Doug. Love him. What would we do without him? Couldn't imagine without him. 2, 4, 6. Stack of 6. Doug, let me pass it over to Will here.
I had to get you passing it, though.
That's
You know?
7.
I appreciate it.
That's 7.
I'll take one.
Yeah,
They said I'll take one.
The cracker of shame for Alex.
Oh my god. Okay. I should have lied just to watch you.
Oh,
do
dude,
this.
this is gonna be hard for you.
Yeah, Alex is eating one. And
This is
Why
not
haven't I
gonna
don't
be
do
fun.
it? Like, do I get punished?
Spankings.
I think it's more just this is the punishment, Will.
This is the
Is the
punishment.
punishment.
All right. Honestly, dude, I just want to see your best effort to eat. You got 2 minutes to get as many of those down as you can. Click over him.
Wait. Let me wet my whistle first.
Yeah. Yeah. At least get a competitive advantage a little bit here.
Moist your mouth a little bit.
Let me know when you're ready. I'll go when you eat the first cracker.
All right, I'm ready.
Oh. 2 win right off the bat.
Ooh,
I like it.
he's going hard. He's
Power
going
move
hard.
by William. By Will I am.
246. 246. Let's go.
Stare into the abyss.
He's already like, this was a bad move. I should have ate them one by one. Yeah. I should have.
Come on, Will. You got 4 more, buddy.
I should have ate them one by one.
I can't get through 2 weeks.
I hate
We're at 30 seconds.
I hate
Minute 30
saltines
left.
so much, dude. If these were Ritz crackers, I could eat 100 of them in 2 minutes. Saltines, man, nah.
Yeah, the internet.
Well, you're gonna have to power move it at this point. Go all 4.
Just fucking all 4 next.
I believe in you, Will.
Oh,
I'm the
you
only
got
one
this,
cheering
bro.
you on.
Lock in. You got this.
Yeah, he went to go do 2 again. Nope. I'm doing 1.
He almost did.
Halfway. You're at 1 minute. You're halfway through. This is possible.
I believe in you, Willie.
Woo! It's like you're just like a chipmunk. Just stuffing it in your cheeks.
Oh fuck. Sorry.
Saltines suck, man. Saltines suck. Can we do a Ritz cracker challenge next, Alex? I'd eat those.
Doug's just over there. I'm doing my own Doritos challenge.
Hey, man, we used to do taste test
Minute
episodes.
43. Can you get
Remember
one
that?
more in? Huh?
I can't blame you, Will.
So much cracker in my mouth.
I wouldn't do any better,
From, like,
Will.
the first one. The first cracker is still in here.
You're good, Mike.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. The first cracker's still in there?
It's still in there. It's right here.
Yeah.
Well, you're past 2 minutes, so you can have your swig.
Son of a bitch.
Damn it.
Crackers were good. I gotta hand it to the internet.
No, that's actually
It's
not.
a devious thing.
It's only we got to play this again. It stays on the board. I need Doug to
All
do
right,
this.
yeah. If someone gets this next time, definitely don't take 2 at a time. That
Yeah.
tried my mouth out instantly.
Yeah.
2 crackers
One at a time is
I got
the
like
trick,
halfway
I think,
through
and do
them,
it
and I was like,
fast.
my mouth is dry.
What I need
There's
is
no moisture left.
I need the internet to clip his face the second he went over the top with 2 right at the beginning, and his eyes where he's like, "Oh my!"
He's like, no.
No,
this is
I
a
literally felt my
mistake."
entire mouth just go like, there's no moisture. Like you're just literally chewing like sawdust.
Yeah.
And your eyes just got lost in the abyss. Just like this is a long road.
I
2
was like,
minutes.
The key to it is, I think, the
I'm like, there's
speed,
no shot.
right?
What's that?
The key to it is it's 1 by 1, but you got to do it fast,
Yeah.
and you have to like
Yeah.
basically.
If anything,
break-
you're probably better off eating like
Yeah, just like
Half
half,
at a
yeah,
time.
half, and then swallow, and then half, and then swallow.
Yeah.
The people that I've seen successfully do this, it's like you bite half of it, and then you swallow that half like almost immediately without chewing.
Whoever's
See, I
next.
want this
And
remains
you-
on the board because now I just want to beat
no,
it.
honestly, if
Yeah.
someone gets this another time, do half a chip.
I really want.
I think half
really
and half
hope
and
we
half and
play this
half.
game
Yeah.
with Ricky when Ricky's in the studio.
Oh,
There we go.
we can make
because
him the
Ricky
cracker.
could get it.
There we go.
Ricky, you hear that?
There we go,
The
Ricky.
studio
Get
wants
ready.
to make you the cracker.
Get ready,
Yeah.
Ricky.
Silent.
Dude, you would do it so easily if you did it half a cracker at a time.
Really?
Oh, 100%.
The double is
that's
too
it.
dry.
I just
half
say
the
2.
internet
I just
trick
say
is-
2 in like 20 seconds.
Because, like I said, that's the trick, right? The trick is
Ricky,
the
what?
trick is to eat half.
Ricky.
The trick is to eat half and then swallow as fast as possible, and then eat the other half, and then you can do 6 in 2 minutes. Like I've seen it done. So
Instead, my mouth dried off the 2 crackers right away. I was like, I'm
Mhm.
done. I like
And
completely handicapped myself.
You know what's funny, Will, though, is I would have thought going 2 and 2 and 2 maybe would have been the best route, but good to know.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, dude.
Note taken.
So much cracker in my mouth.
So
Oh, man.
that being said, we're gonna close this episode out. I couldn't be more thankful for the Pickle Gallery joining us today. Silent, tell them where they can find you.
Kick.com/Silent Destroyer. I'm going to Japan next week, so definitely be tuned for that. I'm very, very excited. There's going to be a lot of great content. Definitely be sure to tune in.
Right on.
That's when you got the biggest views. You've got the most attention. You get into the craziest stuff. Nothing but excitement nonstop.
It's
So
gonna
when
be
does
awesome.
that start again?
Sometime next week. I haven't announced the dates
Okay.
yet, but just be
Fair.
on the lookout. Make sure to follow the channel, and you'll see when I'm live in Japan.
Love it. Don't miss it. Guys, we appreciate you joining us. If we made you laugh, if we made you think, the best you can do to support the show is like this. It's that easy. It's that simple. We made it this far. So again, the best you could do is like it. If you liked it, that means someone else you know will too. We're in a war against algorithms. They don't like us connecting. They don't like the truth getting out there. And the best thing you could do to assist us with that is share this episode. Like I said, if you liked it, then someone else you know will too. So please help us out there. But otherwise, be sure to subscribe and don't miss it when we do it every Sunday at 7 p.m. We also have new episodes of the Rethink Tank podcast every Thursday morning. Couldn't be more excited for the upcoming episodes. A lot of great clips coming from them too. But then we also have the Sunday football review coming back on our reactions channel, and that will be following every Sunday. We have the morning show. Wake up, have a cup of coffee with us, and get a little break from this politics and the social junk, and just have some laughs. We've been doing the summer series with hilarious AI videos, and this Sunday is a doozy. Be sure to join us this Sunday, where me and Will are going to be twitching and on Kick all day long playing Fortnite, because instead of a morning show this Sunday only, we're doing an evening show, and it'll be kicking off at 7 p.m. this Sunday. It'll be live just like every reactions episode, because with our hilarious AI video summer series, the video theme for this weekend is horror. And you can't be waking up and having coffee and going down these spooky alleys and mansions and ghosts and monsters and goblins. you got to have a glass of wine, maybe some bourbon, and close out the evening. Let the dusk settle in, and then open it up to a horror episode. So find that all these different shows on different channels. You can find it all in one central place, and that's at our website at www.rethinktankpodcast.com. So again, we appreciate you joining us, but otherwise, we'll catch you next week. Peace.